Hey guys, I'm Marcus with DriveAndBeDriven, reporting to you out here in bright and breezy South Florida, and today I have an awesome video for you all. We're going to be going over the top 5 areas where Hyundai hit it on the nose with the all-new, fully redesigned 2022 Hyundai Tucson, as well as the top 5 areas where Hyundai sort of missed the mark. Also, I would truly appreciate an early thumbs up as well as a subscribe down below. Both of those two simple actions will truly help out the DriveAndBeDriven YouTube channel. Lots of coordination and planning was put into this video, so we would truly appreciate it. But you may be wondering, where is the all-new Tucson? Because clearly it is not right next to me. Well, unfortunately, I was not able to attend the Media Drive event, which ironically was held in Tucson, Arizona for the all-new Tucson. But luckily, I was able to invite my friends over at Confections to get some coverage for the DriveAndBeDriven YouTube channel. Huge thanks to Drew and Mason from the Confections YouTube channel. The link to their channel is going to be in the description box below, so definitely go over there and show them some support. But of course, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video.
Hello everybody. So you might recognize us from the Confections YouTube channel, but today we are representing the DriveAndBeDriven channel since Marcus couldn't make it to Tucson for the launch of this all-new Tucson. So in essence, you can think of us as your less stylish substitute host for the day. Now, speaking of stylish, this is the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson. And what we're going to do is take a look at it and check out the top 5 hits and misses for this all-new product and see how that stacks up against all the competition. So Marcus likes to start off with the misses, and that's what we'll do today. So this one is a broad kind of category, but it's going to be the controversial styling. Now, here in person, I will say I actually quite like it. So this is not my personal opinion. However, when I show pictures of this to other people, it definitely elicits a strong response one way or the other. So I feel like compared to some of the competition, which are on the blander side, like RAV4, Rogue, stuff like that, this is certainly going to elicit a stronger response and make people think, you know, either they really like it or they really don't.
Now, our fourth miss for this all-new Tucson is going to have to do with the fuel economy. Now, it's not horrible, I will say. It's still pretty good. This one's going to be rated at 26 miles a gallon combined with the just gas model, and there is a hybrid available. But it is worth noting that is a 2 to 3 mpg worse than something like a Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V, and even the hybrid version, which comes in at 37 mpg, is less than that of a RAV4 hybrid. So I wish that Hyundai could have squeezed a few more mpg out of it to make this the class leader.
Now for our next miss, we're coming out here to the infotainment system. Now, this is actually a quite nice infotainment system, really a big 10.25 inch display, great resolution, speedy graphics, a lot to like here. However, as you probably have seen with other Hyundai and Kia products, if you choose the large display, you lose wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay abilities. So actually by getting the loaded model, in this case the limited trim level, you're actually losing that functionality that the lower trim levels have, even the base model. So that's kind of an oversight that really bothers us because it's kind of penalizing you for choosing the advanced system with the larger display.
Alrighty, here for miss number 2, and that's going to be that this Tucson does not offer a head-up display. So this one is fully loaded and we're still not going to have a head-up display, which I think would have been a really nice touch for Hyundai to include, especially as nice as the rest of this cabin is. That said though, this gauge cluster is absolutely phenomenal. It has that really cool digital look and you can customize it in pretty much any way you want. So I'm very glad that they put that on there, but it would have been nice to have a head-up display to match.
Now if you can see through all this desert dust, because we are out in the middle of nowhere, we have a interesting rear design just like in the front, but for this last miss, I wanted to talk about down here at the bottom, this lower diffuser area. Your main headlight cluster is up here, of course, but Hyundai actually separates your turn signal and reverse light down here on the bumper. We've gotten a lot of complaints about this, and I personally don't like it either. It's very low and kind of hard to see. Doesn't seem like the best place to put it. And then in addition to that, this gas-powered model, none of these are going to have the exposed exhaust pipes unless you get that future inline product. So I feel like most of the models should come with an exposed exhaust outlet like many of the rivals have.
All right, there you have it, the top 5 misses for the all-new 2022 Tucson. Do you agree with Drew and Mason's picks? Comment down below. But now let me go ahead and hand back over the spotlight to Car Confections.
Now, if you're watching and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please go ahead and do that. It would really help mark us out, and also subscribe to Car Confections too. But I want to go ahead and start us out with the hit section for this all-new Tucson. Now, our 5th hit is going to be the pricing and value for this Hyundai Tucson. So even though it's all new, they still have packed in a lot of value for the money with this model. So this one, as equipped, this is a fully loaded limited gas model, is around $37,000, which is quite a bit cheaper than that of something like a RAV4. And if you go for the hybrid, we actually sampled that earlier today. It's only about $1,000 price premium, so the hybrid limited is still under 40 grand, and stuff like the RAV4 can be well over the $40,000 price point.
So this next hit is a really big one for a family crossover, and that is the rear space. Hyundai has made this new generation of the Tucson over 6 inches larger than the previous generation, and that has really amplified the rear space. Sitting back here, we actually have almost identical legroom to the larger Santa Fe model in the Hyundai lineup, and this is larger than RAV4, Rogue, and CR-V, which are of course the big rivals. The same can also be said in the back with the cargo area as well. It's now just as large as any of the competition, so it's certainly definitely standing out in that area.
Now, another hit that we really love with this all-new Tucson is going to be the cabin technology and just this upscale interior as a whole. Honestly, this feels a class above something like a RAV4. It just has a really nice solidity to it. I like the design with the flowing vents around, and you also have just really good technology. We have this 10.25 inch display, very high resolution, the gauge cluster, which I've talked about at this point, but it is a very nice gauge cluster. We also have a lot of technology like this push button shifter, heated and ventilated seats. This is just a very upscale and premium cabin that's really not expected in this segment.
So for our second hit, we have none other than the exterior lighting. This is such a unique part of this new Tucson. It stands out so much in person. You can see one of these driving down the road from 100 miles away, and it's instantly recognizable as a Tucson. And that's because Hyundai has put some really innovative lighting technology on board. Integrated inside of this grille, you have the daytime running lights. So when this is off, this actually just looks like part of the grille that goes all the way up to here. When it's on, as you can see, each of these tiles is glowing all the way down the front fascia. All of this is LED, including your main headlight cluster down here at the bottom as well. So really, this is just a super nice cluster and you see it across even the base model of this Tucson. So it's just really a great thing that they're throwing in.
So the first hit is going to be the number of available powertrains. Hyundai's really killing it when it comes to that, because you have this model right here, the fully gas, then you also have the hybrid, and you also have a plug-in hybrid. So you have 3 different options here at launch, and that is just really going to maximize whatever you need out of the Tucson you can buy. So if you need just the regular gas version, you can get that. If you want the hybrid with 37 mpg, you can get that as well. And then you also have the plug-in hybrid that has, I believe, 32 miles of full EV range, if you want that. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up this top 5 hits and misses video for the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson. If you haven't hit that subscribe button down below, please subscribe to Drive and Be Driven. There's a lot of really cool content on there, and he will be sampling a lot of really cool cars coming up soon.
All right, guys, there you have it. Our top 5 hits as well as top 5 misses for the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson. Huge thanks to Car Confections and Hyundai for making this video possible. Also, go ahead and check out Car Confections' YouTube channel in the description box below. I'm going to place a link to there if you want to know about all of the latest automotive delicacies currently on the market. They are going to have a huge selection of samplings of those vehicles, so you definitely want to go over there and check that out. Well, that's it for this top 5 hits and misses video. Comment down below letting me know what you want to see in future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is Marcus, and thanks for watching Drive and Be Driven. Keep it positive, and I'll see you next time.